Hi. So my last project was a disaster, obviously. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but it was a huge pain in the ass to finish. I didn't have a good time. If you're looking at it just like straight on, it looks the way that I wanted it to look, but when I look at the details, I don't like the way the details came out. I don't think that they were as spot on as they could have been. Hate that. It really bothers me. I don't consider myself a detail-oriented person, but maybe I need to reconsider that after this whole debacle. Anyway, I'm ready to move on from it, so let's talk about the next project. So I actually made a lot of progress with my project. I have all of my pattern pieces ready to go. They are a bit shorter than they would be for a floor length dress. If I don't have enough fabric, then it's just going to be cocktail length. It won't be floor length. This is actually from an old project. Why do I have so much? Hold on, what the heck? I don't think I needed all of this. This is from an old project. I didn't like the way it looked, so I'm repurposing this as a lining for my new dress. Oh, also, change the illustration here. I have this fabric, also a repurposed project that didn't go very well. I tried to make pants with this. They just didn't fit right. It was really bad. So I tore those apart. So this is actually going to create the bodice structure that's going to help keep my dress up and around my boobs like it's supposed to. Obviously, the two main fabrics of the dress. The black velvet, and then I have this gold. I don't even know what this really is. Oh, it's lame. Actually, I think this is gold lame. Also a project gone wrong. I don't throw away projects that don't work out. So I have this as well. And then my black velvet for the exterior of the dress. And that's everything. I'm just going to start. I think first step is to create the structure of the dress so that I know what I'm working with. And then I can create the lining from there, because the lining is going to be made up of all these pieces, as is the structured bodice. However, the velvet won't have all of these design lines. I think I'm just going to, because it is stretchy, I would actually prefer for this dress to have less seams. I want it to be as smooth as possible. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do darts on the bodice. So princess seam darts here and then here. And of course this dart will most likely continue upwards into the gold part of the bodice. And actually, I think this gold fabric is going to need a backing, because it'll be lining, bodice structure, and then this would basically go straight onto the bodice structure, because I do want to manipulate it into having some texture. I'm not sure what yet. I still want to work around that, because I've kind of been looking at something like this, but then also kind of a filigree inspired effect. So I'm not too sure. Either way, this is going to have a backing of some kind. I think I can just start cutting out my pieces now. As you can see, we're cutting pattern pieces and it's going. Just kidding. It's actually going really well. Almost made a mistake, not once but twice, by cutting the bodice pieces, but I stopped myself. So points to me for not completely fucking up my project. I ordered my Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, so they'll be here in probably like a week. I'm really excited. I'm hoping that I can get some sewing in tonight. I'm not sure yet, so okay, let's keep going. I definitely forgot to cut my seams wide enough on this because these are actually going to turn into boning channels. I don't have enough room, so probably going to add some additional bias tape so I can run the boning through the seams and then an additional one here, but kind of messed up a little bit already. Okay. So I was correct in assuming this would be too small to be able to run boning through it. So I have some bias tape. I trimmed this seam already, so I'll trim these and then I can run it over top of this, and then I'm also adding boning channels to the center of each piece, and that should be enough to hold up this bodice, hopefully. Channels are in and ready to go. I'm only waiting on this side because I'm going to put it up on my dress form and see, because I might cut into it here. I want to wait before I put the channels on here to see what shape it's going to have in the end, because this is the gold side and this is the black side. So once I figure out the design of the gold side, then I can figure out where my lines are here. But all of these are going to stay the same, so I can actually sew up all of these tonight as well. This dress is so close to being done. I'm so excited. So last night I was able to finish the structure. This fabric isn't as stiff as I was hoping, so I don't know, it's not as supportive as I would like, so I am a little worried about it, but I do have a backup plan just in case it doesn't work. But the only thing is I don't have any of the bones that need to go in here, so it's kind of like project is going to come to a halt without it. And then I also need twill tape, but I did finish the entire lining. Technically in the video clips you can see that I'm cutting it on the cross grain, which you're not supposed to do, but since I had already cut this fabric into a different project, I was kind of just working with what I had, so these pieces are on the cross grain. I can't really do anything about that. I just fit the front piece of the black velvet fabric. I'm going to be able to fit the back piece today as well, and both of those should be completely finished. Okay, going back to work now. So I'm actually going to end my vlog here, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you for the rest of this dress in my next video. Bye!